Okay, so this next part is, man. Okay, let's rip the Band-Aid off. So my wife, Jenny, has been diagnosed with breast cancer last year, like November. She did a mammogram. She did not do her mammograms. The last one she did was 5 years ago. But apparently this mammogram, the size of the tumor wouldn't have shown up if she did it a year before. Okay, so if you're a female, get your mammograms done every year, man. Don't blow it off. It's about 2 centimeters. It's HER2 positive, estrogen, progesterone positive. The problem with HER2 positive, and it's amazing what they've learned about cancer, is that they can determine what hormones feed the cancer to grow it. The problem with being HER2 positive is that it's the most prolific one that reoccurs, and they have to treat it aggressively. So it's stage 2, we think, which means it's not stage 3. Grade. Sorry, we don't know exactly what stage. We think it's stage 2, but it's grade 2. Grade 2 is not as aggressive as grade 3, and it's not as lack of growth or slow growing as grade 1, but it's grade 2. So it's not overly aggressive. The problem is that it's HER2 positive. By the way, this helps me talk through it so I don't cry and break down like a blithering idiot, okay? Just education. So because it's HER2 positive, we got to treat it with chemo. She's got to go through 5 or 6 rounds of chemo for the next 5 months. And so any of you know people that have gone through that, I mean, you just watched all the movies, so you know what she's going to have to deal with. But she's strong, man. She's making it. And then they're going to do the surgery. It might be a lumpectomy, mastectomy. They want to make sure. Now, we don't know if it's in the lymph nodes. The radiologist says it's not yet. We'll find out. She did a bunch of scans. We got a MUGA scan. Golly, man. We got a MUGA scan today, which will show that her heart's strong enough to withstand chemo. Man, what kind of crap is that? Cancer ain't good. Cancer is not a good thing. To see if she can withstand chemo, though, we meet with her oncologist Friday to determine what the course of action is, but we kind of know. 5, 6 rounds of chemo for the next 5 months, and then surgery. And she might do mastectomy, she might do lumpectomy, whatever. We're going to figure that out later. Okay, but it's going to be a day-by-day thing. So what I would ask is your patients, when she undergoes some of these treatments, she can't get with you on leads. We'll figure that part out. She still wants to work. She's not dead, man. So don't treat her like she's dead. We're not looking for your pity. We're looking for your prayers. That's what we're looking for your prayers. And by the way, all y'all got some crap too. Okay, this is just our crap that we're dealing with. Your stuff is as important to you as well. So all I'm asking is that you pray. We don't want gossip. We just want you to pray for her, right? We want you to pray, pray, pray. She wants your prayers. She doesn't want your pity, all right? I don't want your pity, but I'm going to be strong for her, man. I'm going to build this business. I'm going to build a snot of this business. I'm going to build it for you. I'm going to help you make your dreams come true, because this is why I'm on this earth. And if God gives me every breath after today, that's my breath. I'm going to be breathing, serving Him by helping you and being there for my wife. Make no mistake, I'm going to be there for her, and I'm supporting her. I'm asking her to go to every appointment. She doesn't want me to go to every appointment, but I'm going to try to make every appointment, all right? But here's the one thing. I know God's in charge. And you know what? If He takes my wife away from me, then thank God I had time to spend with her for the last 26 years. I've got to know her and have 5 children with her, right? And if He blesses me with her for the next 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, then, man, thank the Lord for that. But I thank the Lord for putting her in my life for this time. And but man, we're hopeful. We're hopeful that your prayers are going to kick in. My prayers are going to kick in. Pray for my children. it's all weird, man, how they're handling it. They all have their own ways of handling it. So pray for them that they learn how to handle their mom having cancer and watch their mom go through all the chemo and stuff. But we choose to be victorious in whichever way the victory comes. It could come through healing. It could come through strength. But the way that I look at adversity and the way you ought to look at adversity, and it's the first thing when you got diagnosed with cancer, was not to get angry with God, but asking, Lord, what can I learn from this? What can we learn from this? How will this help us grow closer together? How will this help us get stronger in our faith in you? What can we learn from this? You know, cancer is something that happens to other people until it happens to you. And then you got to ask yourself, how am I going to deal with this? Remember when I taught you got to make decisions in advance about how you're going to react to things. This is one of those things I didn't not make a decision in advance, but I promise you after we got diagnosed, I made decisions in advance how I was going to react to anything that could happen during this journey, whether she goes to heaven or whether she stays with me. I've already made a decision, and I'm going to marshal on and be strong for her by building my team, building our financial situation, providing for my children and my family, being an example to you, as well as being an example for her, being strong and having her rely on me, whatever happens. Me taking care of her, however I need to do that. So again, we're not looking for pity, we're looking for your prayers. And so she would like to know that you're praying for her. So text her. Her number is 937-271-8298. And know that there's only 5 people that know. We talked about this, and now you all know. She felt like I've been honoring her wishes, and I've been more wanting to be more private about it. But she said, Alex, I don't care about the private. I care about the prayer. So you guys are, out of 5 people, you're the next group that knows. I would ask you to send it out on your prayer networks for sure. But I don't want gossip to go around the alliance. Because the last thing people need to do is say, we will contact people individually. But if you can get other people to pray, man, I hope you can do that too. So anyway, that is the news. Let's rock this year, gang. I promise you, this will be awesome. This is just our thing to go through. You've got things. I hope that we can give you an example of how to deal with hard things in your life. Some of your stuff is even way worse than ours. But everyone has their thing. We know that God's in charge. That's where our faith is in him. And we just hope that you put your faith in him as well to help you in your situation. God bless you, gang. And I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Okay. Thank you.